She is the First Lady of Crossroads, the first producer of 100 Huntley Street, wife of our late founder, David Mainse, and our most beloved team member. Please welcome Norma-Jean Mainse.
Thank you, Cheryl. It's so good to be back in the studio again.
It's always wonderful to see you. You know, you are so full of positivity, faith, and love. When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Oh, God bless you. Be like Jesus is better.
Jesus is okay, yeah. Good point, good point. And, you know, you and David Mainse, our founder, your co-founders, have always been about, you know, Jesus and sharing that message across Canada. Now, you think back to 1962. Could you have ever imagined it becoming what it is today?
No, absolutely not. We just wanted to get the message out about Jesus' love for the whole world. We were pastoring at that time, and so we went to a studio and started the program. And it was 15 minutes back there, black and white, between the late news and the movie. And we were slotted in 15 minutes. And then we would see, going home, we'd see all the television. We could see the flashing of the lights, you know, from the television. And we think, well, they're watching because that's the only station they could get up there. So they must have watched. Lord bless them, you know. Aww. And so from there, it just went from 15 minutes to a half hour, black and white, and then a half hour color. And for 15 years, we did that, a weekly program.
Amazing.
To just love people and show them how much God loved them, you know. For God's loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son,
that's
that
right.
Whosoever would believe in him will not perish but have everlasting life. And that's the message we wanted to get out.
And now, yes, more than 60 years later, why does it still matter that 100 Huntley Street's on the air, that those prayer lines are still being answered?
Oh, it's so important. It's so important. He would say, oh, I wish we had a way to meet people on the phones, you know, to talk to them right away and lead them to Jesus. And so in 1977, 15 years after we started in television, was a daily program. And that was reality, to have all of those bank of phones ready to take the calls coming in when we would say, go to the phone if you want to know about the Lord. And so when that first call came in 1977, June the 15th, it was Don Osborne at that time was the looking after the phones, and he raised his hand up and went like this. First call, salvation. So David said, it's all paid for one soul that would come, you know. And so that was the beginning of this wonderful television ministry that has the phones available for people to call in instantly. They don't have to wait or send an envelope, a letter to have help. They can call in and know that Jesus is there to meet their need. And it's still going on. When you think 14 million calls have come in since 1977.
That's amazing. Who could have imagined?
Oh, who could have imagined? And we're 47 years now, daily, 100 Huntley Street. And it's because of our partners.
It is.
Our partners are so precious, and I pray for them every night that the Lord would bless them for their faithfulness, you know, for giving to his cause. It's his hand extended. They're being missionaries, really, too, you know. Media missionaries, I like that. Media missionaries. And so they're helping to keep the message strong across Canada. And it's going around the world because of the internet now, isn't it?
It is.
And so you're getting calls from all over the world.
It's absolutely amazing. We could never have imagined what it's become. And, you know, you've come today with a very special challenge for us. But before we get to that, you're a proud grandma, great-grandma, and you wanted to share a little clip with us from 35 years ago of you and David,
yes,
our founders, with your grandkids. So let's take a look.
Well, Grandma's going to sing a song for us. What's the name of the song Grandma's going to sing? Do you know?
Jingle bells.
No. What's the name of the song Grandma's going to sing?
Frosty the Snowman.
No. Third choice. Christmas is my
favorite time of year.
All right. Are you going to help Grandma sing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was so adorable.
And grandchildren are so important. The legacy to keep the ministry strong so the next generation will know the love of God. And so Hannah, the youngest one, is a doctor, medical doctor, and the oldest one is a psychotherapist now.
Wow.
So they keep growing and doing things that are amazing, and when they're little, you don't see the potential in them. But God knows.
God knows.
And so I have the challenge.
Okay.
Back then, when they were little like that, my challenge was, that goes back to 35 years ago, $5 per grandchild. Now, I think it's better now that it's $10 a grandchild. The challenge is, all you grandparents out there, let's do something special for our children and our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren. And so I have 30 great-grandchildren and 16 grandchildren.
Wow.
So that's $460 I want to give.
Wow.
And I called in. It's important to call now because this strike with the mail.
Yes.
It's better to get on the phone, make your pledge, and trust the Lord that He's going to expand it. Given it should be given unto you. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. That's the promise from God. It's so more blessed to give than it is to receive. I love giving to the Lord. This is Christmas time. What birthday are we celebrating?
That's right.
Jesus' birthday. So let's do something special for Jesus' birthday. Go to your phone and say, yes, grandparents, come on. And I'm a monthly giver too. I believe in paying, giving monthly to the Lord. And I want to challenge you too to be a monthly giver. Plus, this challenge, take the challenge, grandparents, $10 per grandchild. And if you don't have any grandchildren, how about nieces and nephews? All the aunties and uncles out there, come on, let's do something special for Jesus' birthday, okay?
Aw, Norma-Jean, you're so faithful. And, your prayer for us every day, your prayer for the partners every day, your love for this ministry, and you continue to give. Even now, we got your call, we got your donation, you never stop. It's just such a privilege to talk to you. And I'm so thankful for who you are and what you model to everyone out there.
It's a joy. It's a joy to serve the Lord. It's a joy to give to Him, especially on His birthday. Okay, let's do something special, okay? And I love you, and I love the staff here. I pray for you every day, and I pray for our partners every day. And we are expecting the Lord to come anytime, okay? So let's be expecting the rapture to take place. And so in the meanwhile, we've got a job to do. We've got to spread the word of God. And you can help us by doing that. It's just wonderful to give to the Lord's work. I get so excited about giving to the Lord's work.
You do.
And so it's a joy. It's a joy.
Thank you so much, Norma-Jean.
Thank you, Cheryl. It's great to be here.